Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is Rusty 78609. I'm on fire. It's a beautiful day. I'm back in Llano, Texas. Why? Because that's where I want to be. I want to get back in my bubble. Somebody, I know who it was, said I lived in a bubble, or this was a bubble. But it is for me. I like Llano. And right now, hey Google, what's the temperature in Llano, Texas?
The current temperature in Llano is 45 degrees.
Yeah, with a high of 90. Hey Google, what's the temperature in Victoria, Texas, where I was?
In Victoria, Texas right now, it's 70 degrees.
So it's 25 degrees warmer there and also more humid. But here it's nice and cool. I'll go walking in a nice clear sky. Yeah, it's pretty nice. I'm looking forward to it. I'm glad I'm back. And the winds of change are blowing, guys. I'll get to you on this in the next few days, but we'll see what's going on. I got a plan. I got a new plan. Don't you love it? I never stop dreaming and planning. But anyway, today is a new day. It's the first day of the rest of your life. Make it a good one. It's the day after yesterday, day before tomorrow. It is right now. I've been living in an RV a long time. Hey Google, tell us a joke.
Why didn't the melons get married? Because they cantaloupe.
Pretty weak, huh? She was only a whiskey maker, but he loved her still. My husband and I divorced over religious differences. He thought he was God, and I didn't. Oh, I hear you. Anyway, that's cute. That's enough. We don't want to get too humorous in one morning. But anyway, it is, what is this, Thursday morning, I think. Yeah, next weekend, not this weekend, but next weekend is the Mud Bug Festival. What do they call them? I call them mud bugs. They're look like shrimp, but they come out of mud holes. Anyway, but they got a big festival here in Llano, and it's right here in this park. Anyway, James Micken, have I got everything done? Oh, no, I didn't do this. Didn't do the quote button. That's very important.
It's okay to not be okay all the time.
That's it. It's okay not to be okay. Well, everybody knows that. But anyway, moving right along. Hey Google, what's the temperature in Bangor, Maine?
The current temperature in Bangor is 47 degrees.
With a high of 63, which is not too bad actually. Anyway, this is all my friends back here. I got one old banana, and then I got a group of new ones. And yeah, we're moving along, guys. Old Rusty's got him another plan. I'm going to be, well, we'll see. It may not even be a plan yet. We'll see. James Micken, great vid. This is on Driving Victoria. Great vid. Enjoyed it a great deal. Thank you for the drive. Well, I just driving around. I did one walking through the cemetery. I may post it this morning. That'll be a biggie. Paul S. Victoria is where your sisters live, right? You going to visit them? Sure. Jet Mountain SSS, I'll just stay in the woods. Go for it. Maureen Lowe on the driving video. Always enjoy the drive around the townships with you, especially so with this one, because my youngest daughter is in Victoria. Well, that's good, Maureen. It's a nice town. It's just too busy, man. It's just too busy. And yeah, it's yeah. I mean, it's. I'm telling you, man. I just don't like crowded traffic places. You know what I mean? And anyway, Mr. CJ Cav 64 cool driving video. Thank you. T-Ray. Hello, T-Ray. OMG. This is on the RV and camping. The generator from that guy was running a generator. That was at Manzano Mountains in New Mexico. He said, spend the extra money and get a Honda. Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, the Hondas are pretty quiet. Driving video, Miguel Gillian, I guess. Hi, Rusty. I am Tom Sharp's grandson. I like watching you on YouTube. I'd like to see the driving videos you do. Have a real nice day. Grandpa said hi. Well, hi. You can watch all my drive. I've got a playlist for the driving videos. You can watch all of them. I got playlists for everything. Or not everything, but some things. Miguel again. Hi, Rusty. Oh, that's the same person? Good morning, Miguel. Wayman Samang, Wells Fargo used to inhabit the first floor in that Regency building, but not sure if they're there anymore. I'm not sure what it's been about 6 different kinds of bank. There is a tunnel that connects the parking garage to the building. Yep. I've walked through it many times. I serviced the ATM machine at that bank many times. I remember the club on the top floor. Brings back memories. Nice, beautiful old homes. Thanks for the ride. Yeah, that was the Plaza Club on the top floor. Robert R. Chiletta, comment call, says, I beg to differ. I don't and haven't worn a mask, and I'm from Roswell, New Mexico. I don't follow the sheep. Good for you, Robert. Pat yourself on the back. Do what you do. You do you. Tony Rad. You know, there was a song in the 60s, you know, of course it was related to the old hippies and stuff and the protests, but it says, there's a man over, let's see, there's a man with a gun over there telling me what I got to wear. Hey, you know, anyway, you've heard that song. Anyway, Tony Rad, oh, now that makes me miss Texas. Have a great evening. Yeah, barbecue. This is Big D, but it says not poison ivy. Yep. That Lockhart State Park, there's poison ivy around there. Not a, well, you just have to be careful, okay? You have to be aware. You have to know what it looks like first. CR, this is on Driving Victoria. Love the tour, thank you. I think on going home, the term was your bubble at your ungated community. Yeah, that was that was it. Thank you. Eli James, I love camping and I love your car and TV, or RV, I'm sorry. Thank you, Eli James. Here's our man from Wisconsin, the Mass Bowler. Bowling is fun, Rusty. I bet it is, Scotty. I'm glad you enjoy it. Scotty Thompson, again, cool comment call, and he also says cool video talk. Thank you for your comments, Scotty Thompson, and hope you do well bowling tonight. Edward Toms, T-O-M-E-S, 36K. This is on living in a storage building and no washer and dryer. Huh? That's a big nope for me. Well, you know, actually, I got to tell you, my friend, that's a bargain. You think it's not? Try to get one built. Try to build one yourself at building prices today. Rich L, what type of tow bar do you have? Blue Ox. And does the miles record the miles weight? Nope, because I disconnect the negative cable on the battery. Rich L, thank you. Joe 9209, nice tour. I was able to follow along on Google Maps Street View with you. Well, that's good, Joe. Yeah, that's why I mentioned the street names. Tom Wilson, thanks for the tour. You're welcome. Michael Dustin. Hello, Michael Dustin. If you had your druthers and money was absolutely no issue, what would be your top 2 places in Texas or New Mexico to buy a nice home? Well, in Texas, the 2 places, Alpine, Texas, well, Llano, Texas and Alpine, Texas probably. And in New Mexico, Capitan and possibly Taos. Paying no mind to other people's preferences, your personal 2 top places. Years ago I went to UT, but Austin's way different than 50 years ago. You ain't kidding, babe. Austin's a whole nother country in Texas. Sanborn S, the only thing missing was dill pickles. I don't eat dill pickles. I eat sweets, but I don't like dills all that much. I'll eat them if they're on a hamburger. Wandering Kentuckian, Rusty, I was wondering if the barbecue at Mumford's was as good as the sausage at Miller's Smokehouse in Llano. I didn't get sausage, so I can't compare the sausage, but I have to say Mumford's barbecue is very good. It says, I don't think you could go wrong with either of them. I don't think you could either. Susan Boggs, beautiful drive, Rusty. Thank you. You're very welcome. Glad you enjoyed it. Mark Bahek says you could rent a 2-bedroom senior apartment with some utilities for about $700 a month in Victoria. Fun ride through your old stomping ground. I have no desire to live in Victoria, Texas at all. None. Anything east of Interstate 35 or south, I ain't got no desire to live there. None. Levi Brewer. I purchased 4 apple trees from Walmart, but they are all the same red. I need to get a different type so they will cross-pollinate. Okay, Levi, you do that. Anyway, Ethel Perry, thumbs up to you. Tony Venata, good morning, America. Good morning to you, Tony, wherever you are. Felix Ascalise says good morning to Tony. And Sherry Turley, thank you for driving us around. It's interesting seeing other towns. See, that's kind of a poem there. I'm on the East Coast and have never been to Texas. Well, I haven't been to many places on the East Coast either. In fact, practically none. Mike Wood, Augusta, Georgia. This time tomorrow I'll be watching the Masters. Hopefully they won't mention Tiger Woods every 5 minutes. It's free on their website, masters.com. Yeah, I'll probably watch some of that. And as far as Tiger Woods, you got to remember the Masters is built just for this tournament, okay? And that's it. And professional golfers are like movie stars. And the movie star that puts the most butts in seats is the one that gets the most advertising, okay, or the most talk. And so Tiger Woods, is popular, okay, and he's popular because he's a good golfer. And but they do kind of overdo it. But of course, they're trying to be politically correct and all that stuff. But he still is a good golfer. RV Living with the Geezer, glad I have closed caption. Your audio extremely weak. Yeah, I noticed that on the driving. Apparently I had the mic way down low, and I'll have to watch that in the future. I'll have to put it where I can get that audio up, because it was bad. I know that because I played it when I got home yesterday, and I had to turn the volume all the way up. Mike Andre, just didn't know if that barbecue restaurant was in Victoria, Texas or Mumford, Texas. All I saw was a bunch of letters on top of the page. Maybe I'll try that barbecue restaurant if I'm ever headed in that direction. Yeah, it's in Victoria. Mumford's Barbecue, Victoria. This person's name is T. That's an easy name to remember. Remember Mr. T. I don't know what's going on with your volume on this video, but I could barely hear. Yeah, I hear you. I was wondering if I was going to get comments. Yeah, I had the mic in the wrong place or something. Yeah, I got old timer's disease. I make a lot of mistakes. I'm fixing to correct some of them. Guardian Pet Care and Massage, enjoyed the ride along and talk. Thanks, Rusty. You're welcome, Jim. Thank you. Spiderhead, a good drive. Rusty, thanks. And nobody's mentioned the goat yet. Here's the goat from outer space, the stinking alien goat, screaming goat, going to give you a morning kiss. Good morning. Anyway, Spiderhead, a good drive, Rusty. Thanks. You're welcome. I'm an elder. Thumbs up. Annette F. I love those big old houses, but I'd sure hate to have to clean them. Well, if you've got the money to live in one of those big houses, you got you a maid service, okay? Guarantee you. Deb, that was an amazing ride. Love those old homes. Yep. Yeah, they're pretty old homes. The downside of Victoria, for me, is there's a lot of old memories there. I had a lot of old friends there that are all passed away now. I built some homes there. I was married a couple of times there. And so some of the memories are okay. Some of them are, it's like walking into a closet full of bones, okay, of old memories. And here in Llano, I don't have any. All good memories here because I haven't lived here that long. You know what I mean? I like it here. Angie, I enjoyed this, Rusty. I'm always nervous driving at a big city, and so I thank you for seeing this. I always miss things, and now I can see things. Looks to be a lot going on there. There is a lot going on in Victoria, Texas, I guarantee you. A lot of traffic. And they'll get right on your bumper, too. Taz Mod, I like seeing the old houses. Thanks for the little drive. You're very welcome. Slack Pack Hiker. We did that as newlyweds. Bought a Victorian in Galveston in 1986. My 6-year-old and toddler were severely lead poisoned. I'll be dog. We sold at a loss. Some may have seen us on the Houston News for several years in the 90s. Yeah, they used to use lead-based paint and other stuff. Anyway, being Matt, good to see Victoria has recovered well from Hurricane Harvey. Yeah, you can't even tell her whatever was a hurricane. One thing good, there is always a good point about hurricanes. It creates a lot of jobs because after the hurricane, they rebuild everything. Tazmod, hi, Rusty. When you were going by the campers, I thought you were on a trike. Then I saw your window wiper blade. Your car was so quiet For a moment, I forgot you donated your trike. Pretty area, it all being green with trees. Yeah, I did, but I may get me another one here. Not too long. We'll see how it goes. I got a plan. I got a plan. I got a plan, babe. They don't work sometimes, but I have one. Taz Mod, hi, Rusty. If you drive through Detroit during barbecue season, you will see people cooking their barbecue in 20 to 50 gallon metal drums they have cut in half. Many nice smells coming from the neighborhood. Yeah, that's great. You know, the smells are great, but you know, whenever they're cooking with wood, you know, you got the smoke, and you know, if you're right next to it and the wind's blowing that direction, it's not a fun day. There, Trixa from Germany, the North Sea, says, have a great day, Rusty. Thank you. James Jackson says, I ride more with you than drive myself. Let me burn my gas, huh? Agus Sutrisno. It says Karen, whatever that means. Judy Brewer, yum on the barbecue. Guardian Pet Care Massage, Jim. Good comment, call. Thanks, Rusty. Hope your day is enjoyable. It was excellent, actually. Their tricks, a nice drive, sir, but there is another question. Do any RV parks offer travel trailer or RV to rent? My thoughts. I went through Texas in a small car, but I don't want to stay in motels or hotels, so I can rent an RV, which is placed at a park, and I can enjoy the free living in an RV, but I must not drive with the RV. He calls it his German English. You're doing pretty good. I can't speak any German. However, what you can do is, not all, but some RV parks also have cabins for rent. So they may not have an RV for rent, but they will have some cabins, okay? So ask if they have cabins for rent. Bobber got one, because that's part of my plan in the future is instead of RVing, going to places driving. Bobber Guy 1, I was a wine expert in high school, early 70. Boone's Farm was 99 cents. I hear you. Yeah, but Spiderhead says Boone's Farm, Strawberry Hill. Yeah, that was great stuff. We'll do 3 or 4 more and shut it down. Tanner, you say you don't mix drinking and eating. I've heard you mention many times about your red wine at dinner time. Actually, I drink red wine after. I don't drink red wine with the meal. Okay? I don't. What I'll do is, I take that back. I take it back. You're right. You're right. I stand corrected. I do have in the evenings a small glass of red wine with my evening snack. That's true. That is correct. John Gertbach, are you going up into the Fort Davis Alpine area this summer? Any plans to go to Capitan again? Right now, everything is on hold, okay? Because I have a new plan, and I'm going to start on it today. And I'll let you know more as it progresses. Dana Swan, how do you like your car compared with the truck you drove before? Well, the truck was a totally different purpose vehicle, but as to fuel economy, the Spark gets twice as good mileage. It gets about 47. The pickup got about 24. So as far as cost, you know, I liked them both. I like them both. I like the truck and I like this, but you know, right now the car is all I need. Al Fur, thumbs up. RV life on the open road. Great comment, call, enjoyed. And last but not least, WTBM says cool. Anyway, it's cool, all right. It's 45 outside, 44 now. It's dropping. It always drops right before the sun comes up. But we got a little cool front coming in. It's going to really get warm today and tomorrow. And then the temperature drops down into the 60s, upper 60s and 50s for several days. But anyway, guys, that's here in Llano. But having said that, thumbs up. Carpe diem means seize the day in Latin. Carpe diem, adios, bye-bye. Buy anything you want, anytime. But if you think about it, use the link to Amazon products in the description of all of my videos. Why? Because it doesn't cost you 1 penny. Just click on the link, go to Amazon, buy whatever you choose. Amazon takes care of old Rusty. And then what else? Drink plenty of water. 3 or 4 quarts a day won't hurt you. It's good for you. It'll help you avoid gout, kidney stones. Also help you lose weight because you'll be full of water and you will not want to eat so much. And the only way to really lose weight, ladies and gentlemen, as you know, is to form the habit of eating less. Okay? That's the only way to keep the weight off. And then what else? Take deep breaths. Breathe in really deep. Hold it for a few seconds and then breathe out slowly. Why? Because that relieves stress, and relieving stress lowers your blood pressure. Is that good for you? You bet it is. Do it several times a day. And then what else? Stretch, stretch, stretch. Swivel, swivel, swivel. Walk, walk, walk. Pedal, pedal, pedal. Exercise your body once or twice a day, every single day. Why? Because you'll feel better immediately, and you may live longer, healthier because of that one thing. And then what else? Stand guard at the door of your mind. Do not let negative Nancy or negative Ned get inside of your head. This is your head, your brain, your frontal lobes, your consciousness. All those little neurons in there are forming neural links, which is every single thought you have. So add good ingredients, right? Don't watch the news. Don't watch the news. Don't watch the news. Why? Because it's negativity from all over the world, multiplied times 10 by the talking heads. They're damn good, and they'll get right in your head, and the next thing you're wondering why you feel bad, and you're aggravated, and you feel like the sky is falling on your head. That's why. So do your own research, check it out, read the news if you have to. But anyway, what else? Accentuate the positive, eliminate the negative, enjoy your life one moment or one day or one moment at a time. At ease, carry on, adios, bye-bye. Oh, I didn't say it. Adios, hasta luego, vaya con Dios. Goodbye, aloha, until the noon video, which will be, I have no clue. Adios, bye-bye.